Great to be here today, really cool location for a Net Zero festival and exciting to see it starting to make its way into the mainstream. The things I've spoken about today have been around the combination between these behind-the-meter assets that we're starting to see come into the energy industry and into the built environment, and how they have to interact with suppliers over the meter, and that combination is really where the value is created.
So today I was here to talk about our net zero ambition, and especially to present a case study of our first net zero building in Norwich, which I'm very proud of.
I wanted to talk today about how the fast changing energy policy is reshaping the way that businesses are going to buy all their energy, with a big focus on electricity at the moment, but also talking about heat and transport.
So today we talked about corporate PPAs and the renewables landscape, and in particular we talked about the increasing pressures on corporates to decarbonise, the routes they have to do that. We talked about the renewables landscape in the UK, the contracting structure for corporate PPAs, and then some of the risks that corporates are going to need to face and deal with when structuring and putting a corporate PPA in place.
So for me, net zeros, it feels like a really recent term. To see it being spoken about by corporates is really satisfying. It's a real tide turn moment for me.
So net zero to me is a really hard challenge to get right. There's so much in the press, there's so many companies that are announcing that, the strategies. It's the right thing to do, but achieving it is going to be really mega hard. The great thing about Aviva is we've set out our roadmap. So we've got certain points along the journey that we're going to achieve. Like 2025, all of our fleet's going to be EV.
In our view of a net zero world, we'll need to have an electricity market that's nearly double the size of what it is today, with a very high proportion of renewables on there, offshore wind, onshore wind, and renewables using carbon capture and storage. So there's a really big change coming.
To Baringa, net zero is critical to our ability to support and deliver the decarbonisation of corporates. We're working with investors, traders, suppliers to set their strategy. So for us, it's a critical pillar of our business.
The fact they're currently all under the umbrella of net zero, I think is really helpful because it broadens the message instead of narrowing it to just electricity or just transport. So I have high hopes that continues for the next couple of decades.